did you say that you recorded the Balls To Picasso in London, or where?
Yes, and that was a really surreal experience because we recorded it at this old rundown studio that supposedly was the Who's studio, where they recorded Tommy, the legendary record Tommy. It was their old studio, and it was directly, like, if you walked out the front door and turned to the left, there was Battersea Power Station, which is the cover of Pink Floyd's Animals, that old factory. So, for a classic rock kid like myself who grew up listening to The Who and Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin, it was like surreal. It was like stepping into a dream, And I grew up as a kid, I lived in London in 1972 as a kid, so I always wanted to go back, and I always kind of dreamed that one day my drumming might take me back to London. So here I was, and to make it even weirder, I was using that snare drum on Balls To Picasso. I don't actually care for the sound at all, but supposedly that was an old snare drum of John Bonham's. So we're at the rental gear place, and the rental guy said, "Oh yeah, this was an old snare drum of John Bonham's," and Bruce said, "We're going to use that." So the thing was a piece of shit. I mean, I'd get halfway through a take, and the lugs would start falling out of the bottom and stuff. I mean, it wasn't a very good snare, but there it is. It's all over the entire record. So I actually, the only song I didn't play on Balls To Picasso, as you probably know, is Tears of the Dragon. And I actually prefer that drum sound. I think they got a better drum sound for that song. Now, would that drum sound have worked on the other songs? I don't know. Maybe the drum sound I had worked for those particular songs, but I think they got a fatter, fuller sound on Tears of the Dragon.